Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Houston Astros.
And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-11.
Hey!
In the air, right field. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Just missed.
Out.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Royce Lewis.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fouled off left side. Man at first, one away. In the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Clemens at first, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Myers moving back for this one. Brings it in.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Brooks Lee.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Sliced hard but foul. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss, and that is that. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Twins, Connor Prelip. How about a report on him, Chris? He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Digging in, Jeremy
Leading off
Pena.
here tonight, the shortstop, number 3, Jeremy Pena.
Nope. That's inside.
And the 1-0. Line to left. And foul ball. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Pitch misses there, ball 1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Batting third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Hey!
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Martin under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Let's go, Christian. And that one finds its way through.
And now two aboard.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Ball.
Two on, two outs.
Good
Ball
spot
two.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next
Ball
one
three.
misses. And now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's in there. That's strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That's outside.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
No, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
We move ahead to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
second
Minnesota,
now. And
right
now for the
fielder,
Twins, Luke Heschel. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Myers on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Ryan Kreiber.
In the air, center field. Myers gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope,
Really good
that's a
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
This
Ball.
guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
second,
for the
and stepping in for the Astros,
left fielder,
Taylor Trammell.
Trammell.
There's the strike. Prelip, a 6'2" southpaw, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Trying to bunt his way on, and
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul.
No, inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Keishel in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jake Myers.
Fouled off down the right side. And now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Oh and 2 now. Got him. 2 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Raynel Delgado up next for the Astros. Just
Ball 1.
missed. And another ball. Line drive to short and caught. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail here 1-0. On to the third
Leading
inning,
off
and
for
now the
Twins,
Twins catcher, Alex Jackson. Lambert back to work. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Trevor Lawrence.
That one's in there, 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Jackson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
One out man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That misses
Whoa,
the
that's
zone,
down.
and that's ball one. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman Cody Clemens.
Backed off the plate that time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Aye.
Quick toss to first.
Safe.
Buxton back in there. Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2.
Ball two.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. One left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Yep, that ball went out.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. But no chance that's an infield single.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Isaac Paredes digs in now.
Fly to left his first time.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge. And it's second. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. That one almost got him.
Ball 3.
Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in, one away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Swing and a foul out of play.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope. Ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Check swing didn't go. And that's ball 3. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Walked his first time. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. On the run, throw to first.
Oh.
And very nicely done for the out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Start of the fourth.
Leading off for
Now the cleanup
Minnesota,
hitter for
first
Minnesota,
baseman,
Royce
Royce
Lewis.
Lewis.
Well, these
Ball,
twins
that's off the plate.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This one in the air, center field. 1 away.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Brooks leads.
Aye.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball, that's too high.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped, but foul. Stays alive. The 2-2. That's inside.
Ball in.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit.
That's a ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins retired in short order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1-2 now. In the air to left center. Martin has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Taylor Trammell.
Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Stepping in, Jake Myers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Caught him looking for the K. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Kreidler, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That one fouled off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
That's a ball.
To the right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's Alex Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Raynel Delgado.
Ray Delgado.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Out to short, Kreidler. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Late swing fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result. The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Good eye in that spot. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Trevor
Leading off for
Larnach.
Minnesota, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Brian King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oker getting cranked up as well. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ball one there. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1. And that one is inside. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 1 for 2. Just
that's
missed.
inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Here's a 1-1. And a ground ball to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Peter Lambert out of the game, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Number
the
66
Astros.
will take over
Number
here
66.
on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Ball 1.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. In comes the run from second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball inside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Out number 3. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. inside. And it's 1-0. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Eric Orrs appears to be getting loose. Gomez warming up as well. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Oh,
That's a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Connor Prelip gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Marco Raya comes on now. He's making his 2nd
Raya.
appearance of the season. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros. Catcher.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz.
Yes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Astros are down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here in Houston, and now for the Twins,
Right
Luke
fielder,
Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2-2 now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Ryan Kreiber.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Keeschel gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
And that skips into dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
3-2 now. And the tying run is on base.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And here is Austin Martin.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Too high. Ball.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Two on, 2 outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're
Minnesota.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Orrs.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder Taylor Trammell.
Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Clemens tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Raynel Delgado will hit next.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
Foul ball there. The 2-1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Byron Buxton. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the
he's
throw,
in there.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Twins.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily.
Inside. Ball 1.
The 1-0. This one in the air center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Okert also getting ready. Buxton leads off first with one away. Buxton on the run. Popped up. Delgado. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman Brooks Lee.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Step off throw to first. Buxton back in there. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Going 2 now.
Ball.
Tough take
up
right
there.
there. He swings at that more often than not.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Two. Got him swinging, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Astros 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fires over to first. That's a very athletic play.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
On the corner for a strike.
Ball 1.
Good
That's
slider
ball 2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard on the ground to first. Lewis takes it himself, 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Orrs won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the
Minnesota,
bullpen for the
number
Twins,
94,
Yoendris Gomez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
0 for 3 in this one.
That's out to center field. Buxton under it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 2 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new pitcher out of the
Astros,
bullpen for the
number
Astros,
48.
Steven Okert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Twins, right fielder Luke Keeschel.
That's
The
out.
Astros have some action in their pen. Nate Pearson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and a slider. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Ryan Clyburn.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Martin stands in now and watches strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Alex Jackson.
Jackson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Minnesota.
back, and here
Number
comes the
55,
closer, Taylor Rogers.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game leading off Christian Walker. 1 for 3. In there at the knees, 0-1. Next pitch is outside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground, 2 ball. Clemens tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
1 out man at first. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's good.
Loperfido back in on a dive. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's outside.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Altuve. He represents the winning run. And a sweeper is off the plate. The Astros with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. That misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-0. Fouled off down the right side. So the tying run at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-2.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Myers trying to send this to extra innings. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2.
That's a really good take.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-2. This to third. They get the force. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. On to extra
Leading off
innings.
for the Twins,
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Puts a bunt down. Paredes whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. The Twins with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That's to third, and that one handled. Long throw to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Steven Oker departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Go-ahead run on base. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. This to third. Paredes fires over to first. And that is that. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. On to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Astros, Raynel Delgado. Sack bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Taylor Rogers done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins, Cody
57.
Funderburk.
Cody
Well, I
Funderburk.
got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.